We have here exclusively Justin Baldoni speaking to what he called his dream team, lamenting the fact that he was put in the basement on the premiere of his own movie, he says, per Blake's demands.
Could have been one of the most beautiful nights of my life career-wise. I literally was sent to the basement with all my friends and family for over an hour. I wasn't allowed to be seen. She didn't want me anywhere near her or the rest of the cast. We start laughing because of the ridiculousness of this whole thing. And I realized, like, on a night that was supposed to be so materialistically joyful, I was in the basement with the people that I love the most, and we were all joyful and laughing. Because none of that shit matters. We're in this business because we're artists, and we believe in what we do. And I believe that will follow each of us, and that truth will prevail, and that light and love will win.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit. It's all going to be based on evidence. It's not going to be just a lawsuit. It's going to be the kind of lawsuit that is full of evidence, admissions, documents, which prove exactly what she did and how she bullied her way through the process to take over the movie and used her PR people to try and destroy Justin. There's a number of different defendants here. Stephanie Jones will be all over this complaint. That is the PR agent who was supposed to be working for Justin Baldoni. Leslie Sloan, who's another PR agent who will be part of this lawsuit. That was Blake Lively's. Blake Lively will be sued, and we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
She said that Justin barged into her trailer without asking while she was nursing her baby. When you look at the texts, though, the texts have now been made public. Blake invited Justin into her trailer so they could continue working while she was pumping and nursing. I remember as a young mother, I was trying to balance feeding my child, breastfeeding while working. You multitask, I get it. The text messages, though, that prove that Blake invited him in, the Times left them out. Justin even said she was breastfeeding in meetings, but the Times didn't include any of this text chain in their article. That is a huge deal. You don't have the full context. You don't have the full texts. It makes you question her credibility, at least me. I question her credibility with all of her claims. Next up, Blake claims that Justin used language that made her uncomfortable. In particular, she used the word sexier that bothered her in relation to her wardrobe. Here's the truth. Blake is the one who initiated the conversation about the wardrobe needing to be, quote, much sexier. That's what was in the text. Justin, he's not just the co-star, he's the director of this film. So he provided creative input while on the set. Isn't that what directors are supposed to do? Provide creative input? That's his job, yes. The Times chose not to include any of those texts, no context whatsoever, despite having, and they wrote it in the article, that they reviewed thousands of pages of text. They left that out. How about the bad press claim that her team in the New York Times mentions is this alleged smear campaign? Think about the timing, guys. The bad press began after old interviews of Blake resurfaced, videos that were not a good look for Blake Lively. They were unflattering, to say the least. Did you see the interview with Kirsty Flaw? She's that Norwegian journalist who the New York Times is now accusing of being part of this alleged smear campaign. Kirsty continues to deny any of that. And she started receiving death threats after the Times refused to issue a retraction to their bad reporting. It's devastating for her. In case you missed it, with that interview, I mean, it began the controversy.